Hi, how's everybody doing today? We're here at more Rigged and Scripted Football Times, and I just wanted to let everybody know I've been waiting a few days to make this video because of some of the things what happened with Franco Harris. Franco Harris, this is the play he's known for. I'm going to show you this this video here. I had to make this video twice because the first time I tried to post it yesterday, YouTube wouldn't let me post it, and then I tried to put it on Twitter, and then it got taken down off of there too. So we'll see how this flies. In 1972, in December 23rd, 1972, the Steelers were playing the Raiders, and they were down. I think it was 6-10 or something like that. We'll see the score in a minute. I forget off the top of my head. But basically, what happens is Franco Harris gets a ricochet ball off of Tatum, and he catches it and runs in for a touchdown. The Steelers go on to the next round, and this is when they started building their dynasty, and they lost to the Dolphins in 1972, and then following years in 74 and 75 they won, in 76 and 77 they won two back-to-back championships and another two back-to-back championships in the late 80s, 70s, and early 70s. So that's what happened there. What happened in this game that's coming up, well, let's see. I'll show you what's going on here so you can see what play it is.
Last chance for the Steelers. Bradshaw trying to get away. And his pass is broken up by Tatum. Tipped off. Franco Harris has it. And he's over. Franco Harris.
Okay, he is known for that play, and he's also one of the greatest running backs we've ever had in this in modern, for the Steelers. So that's that being said. But he died at the age of 72. This game took place in 1972, and the score for the Steelers game over the weekend with the Raiders was 10-13, and if you add that up, it comes out to 23. And then if you do reverse on it, it's number 32. So, in my opinion, and I never used to think this way, but in my opinion, this man did not die of natural causes, as everybody's saying. I looked up articles to find out how he passed away. He was pretty freaking healthy. He was doing pretty good. I mean, there are guys way older than him and that were a lot more, flamboyant when they were younger, drank heavily, and lived longer than him. So, and then all the things that match up when you start getting involved in this game of just recent times and matching up his number, his age, where he was born, what Pennsylvania, he went to Penn State. All this stuff is creepy and it's too coincidental. So, in my opinion, and I'm not a conspiracy theorist or nothing like that, but these Gematria guys, they're on something with these numbers and symbols, and this stuff is undisputed. That game was completely scripted for the Raiders to lose that game and the Steelers to win that game. The man died 4 days before the 50th anniversary of this catch, and his number was being retired in Pittsburgh. And the fact of the matter, the final score was 10-13. You add those two up, that's 23 points. And you do reverse, his number's 32. They were retiring his number 32. There's just too many coincidentals in this game, and I will be doing a better breakdown later on, but I'm just going to give you the outline on this. I'm going to start looking into this stuff a little more deeper than I have been, because I've just been trolling the NFL with Rigged and Scripted Football Times and things like that, and I haven't been really going into some of these players that are dying. Like, we had another kid that was 23 or 25. I think he was 25. He played for Ohio State. Dwayne Hoskins. He got hit by a trash truck in Florida after practice, and he was playing for the Pittsburgh Steelers too. So there's been some suspicious deaths, and there's a lot of players that from different football teams that die before the games and stuff. But this particular one, he is a Hall of Famer. Franco Harris is known throughout the football community. He's like Barry Sanders or anybody like that. People know that watch football who Franco Harris is. They should, and they know who Walter Payton is, and they know who all these big players are. And I was always suspicious of two people when I was growing up. I didn't know how deep this stuff was, but I was a kid. I always thought something happened to Roberto Clemente, and then I also thought that Walter Payton's death was suspicious also. So, but this is just blatant. They're not even trying to hide this anymore. Like these numbers and all the stuff that matches up to this man's death is not coincidental. This is done intentional. You're dealing with Zach Hubbard over there, that fraud. He's always talking about these types of things that are going on, but he'll never get to the point of like who's actually doing this shit. He wants to say Jesuits and stuff like that, which is much deeper than this. These are Luciferian Freemasons. They control and operate everything. They have little branches of what you might think the Jesuits or whatever, but that's small compared to who's actually behind this stuff. And like I say, I collected sports cards for a while, and I've been involved in sports all my life. I've just turned 51 in December, December 22nd. Actually, this event literally happened a year and one day after I was born. I was born December 22nd, 1971, and this event happened in 1972 of December 23rd. So, and I seen it. When I was growing up, I seen this catch probably 1,000 times, and I was just like amazing or whatever. But this could have been scripted too. Like, there's no level of deception that we can take off the table when it comes to these types of things. To give you an idea of how deep this type of stuff goes, I'll get into a different story of the stock market. Now, I've been in AMC and APE for a few years now, and they've been hearing about the MOS. It's called the mother of all short squeeze. And I have never seen so many lying grifters and shills in a particular forum of YouTubing. I thought the sports card people were bad. It is You can't hold a candle to stock market people. They are the creature. They're the most vile creatures. I'd put them with politicians. Okay, so after dealing with these people for a couple years on the stock market, and then looking into rigged and scripted football times and stuff, this is like a piece of cake compared to what I've been doing with. So, and I don't charge anybody, like I don't ask for any money for anybody to watch my videos. I don't, I'm not monetized. I'm just here to help. And I have, developed friendships through YouTube, and I do funny characters and stuff, and everybody laughs and we have fun with this. But people are being sacrificed in these games. And what I mean by that, I'm not necessarily sure this man's dead. Like, I'm just saying, when they sacrifice him, they take him out of the limelight. That's why I think they could be dead, but I'm saying that you just won't hear about him or see him around as Franco Harris any longer. They killed that character off. And that's what, a lot of people say. Some of the people aren't actually dead. They don't actually kill them physically. They just kill the character that they represent or whatever. And I don't know, but I know there's no such thing as this many coincidences that are tied to one man and one game. And as soon as this man passed away, I told everybody that I knew that bets on football that we're going to take the Raiders in that game. I said, do not take the Raiders. The Steelers are going to win the game. And I was even right about the score. I wrote it down. I wrote it. I wrote 23 points. I thought the Steelers would win 16-10. I'm sorry, 16. It's the same score, 7 points. I thought that the Raiders would score first. Then, the Steelers would kick a few field goals, and it would be 7-6 or something like that going into the fourth quarter. And then some fucking crazy shit would happen. Somebody like Carr would throw an interception, and then somebody would run it in for a touchdown, and the Steelers would win that way. But they did it the Kenny Pickett way. They let him be the hero of their scripted game. And the Raiders could have just ran the ball. They had no answers for Jacobs. If it was straight and legit, Jacobs probably would have had about almost 200 yards in total offense and probably a few touchdowns. But it's not straight and legit. It's crooked and it's rigged. And now we got people being whacked for football games. So I appreciate everybody watching. Please like and subscribe. And you think that I'm wrong, look into this dude. All you got to do is look at the scores, Look at his numbers. Look where he was born at. I mean, you can Google this shit in about 5 minutes and figure out if I'm lying or not, which I'm not. I'm totally 100% right about what I'm saying. These numbers are scripted completely. The Franco Harris is passing away, and even to the year to 72, he died at 72. It was 50 years to the day that he caught the ball, and then they retired his number, which is 32. And as I said, the final score was 10-13, which equals 23, and then you reverse it, and it comes out to 32. So these people are evil as it gets, and people betting on this stuff, you're really supporting some really evil motherfuckers out there, and that's why the shit's not straight and legit anyway. No one has to play a straight and legit game when they're scripted and rigged for betting times. So thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe and let me know what you think, and I'll be making more videos. As you know, my tripod's broken, so it's hard for me to do videos, but I'm going to get that worked out, and we'll be doing quality stuff here. Thank you very much. Appreciate your time. Everybody have a happy new year, and God bless everybody. And I do love you guys, and that's why I make these videos.